What is up, everyone? My name is Shelly. Welcome to Alchemize the Energy. I promised my Instagram followers that I would create a video about energy, frequency, and vibration. And I just think energy, frequency, and vibration is like the coolest thing to talk about. It's such a cool topic that I'm so like all about that I wanted to make sure to give it justice, right? So I I spent yesterday just like, researching it just so I can make sure that what I'm actually saying is the truth, like the universal truth, what's going to resonate with you, what you're actually going to understand and feel, and it's going to make sense, right? And so I broke it down to 2 pages. I have all these pages, but I know exactly what I want to say. I had been contemplating it since I, put the posts out there on Instagram, but I yesterday got all ready to go, looking all fly, right? Or whatever, and got in front of the camera and started to try to push it out, right? But there was a lot of resistance. There was still some things I needed to like think about, ponder, introspect on, right? It just like wasn't the right time yesterday. And today I've just been like, I had a great day. I'm in good vibrations. I feel good. So it's the perfect time for me to sit here with you and get the video out. I made sure to keep my vibes good all day today. I took the girls on a walk, my dogs, I took them on a walk. It was beautiful sunny day. I'm out there taking pictures of flowers, seeing hawks fly in the sky. Every time I see hawks in the sky, I just like something inside me. I mean, I make crazy sounds. I'll be like, whoa, and I don't want to do it too loud because of the mic, but I get really excited. I think it's the most beautiful omen. These things lift my spirits, right? And we all are so different. We all have these, certain little signs or totems or synchronicities or things that we see and they lift our spirits. And it's like that's what we want to focus on, is what lifts our spirits. We want to feel good, so that we need to make sure we're feeling good so that we can go out into the world and make sure everybody's feeling good, right? And in order to get to that level where you can go out there and just be so kind and loving, is make sure that you're feeling good. And so this channel is going to be all about doing the inner work and making sure you're processing what you've gone through and learning the lesson, letting it go. Let's get into it. Energy, frequency, and vibration, the coolest topic ever, one of them. And this is all Nikola Tesla's work. So he was a great inventor of his time from 1870 to 1943. He passed away in 1943, which isn't that long ago. He was into physics. I'm going to look down because, like I said, I want to make sure I'm giving it justice. I got it right here. He was into waves, sound, light, and other forms of energy. And so that was his jam, electrical currents. And, he created the radio, and he worked with Thomas Edison and just all kinds of stuff, right? So he was super rad. But he said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. It just makes so much sense. He was into physics, but what I'm going to talk about here is I'm going to relate it to the human experience, right? We are literally balls of energy, and energy can shift and it can change and it can transform itself. And so if we're ever feeling low vibes or low energy, we know what to do. Well, I'll break it down what we can do to feel better and shift the energy and alchemize the energy, hence the name of the channel. I don't know where this came from, but I went and I created little graphs, right? And then I recreated the graph, right? And then I made the whole page. I was like, this graph is dope. It's energy, frequency, and vibration. And as I was creating the graph, I realized Nikola Tesla says, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. But when I wrote down on the graph, when I was writing it out, I realized you got to raise your vibration to a higher frequency, and this is what gives you energy. So it's like kind of backwards is how the system works, I was like, so yeah, raising your vibration to a higher frequency gives you energy. So let me tell you what I've learned. I'm going to tell you each column, but I'm going to start with vibration, and we're going to, let's get into it. I feel like a nerd. Like, where's my nerd glasses? I would totally be the nerd that pushes up the glasses. I love nerds. So when you have a high vibration, you're kind, you're generous, you're positive, you have a sense of humor, right? You can open up. You're open, heart open, mind open, right? So that's a high vibration. You're feeling aligned with your authentic self, and you're feeling good, you're feeling at peace, and you're feeling joy, which is going to make you radiant, which is awesome, right? So that's high vibrations. That's what we want to feel, right? And I want to break it down. I feel like such a nerd right now, but this is such a cool subject. All right, so, and then when you have low vibrations, so if you have low vibration, it might be negative, or you might just be feeling negative. It's not that you're always negative. You might be complaining. Complaining is a low vibration. Of course, we want to be able to talk things out, but like, let's come to a solution together, right? And let's not fight. Let's come to a solution together. We're a team, right? And so, yeah, complaining is a low vibration. Criticizing yourself is a low vibration. Like, oh, I'm so stupid. All those things. Like, this is where affirmations come in. You want to make sure, man, I am smart. I am beautiful. I am, and make sure you're filling your own cup. Make sure you recognize who you really are. I actually dropped a affirmation meditation, the video before this, if you want to check it out, so you can remember who you are, because you're a badass being. So in the most humble way, right? So make sure you're lifting yourself up, treating yourself right. So don't criticize yourself or others. You know what I mean? Like, low vibration is gossiping. It's talking bad about other people. It's putting other people down, right? Your system doesn't know the difference if you're putting you down or that person. It still has to go through you, and you have to feel it. And so it's like, let's try not to criticize or ourselves or others. Low vibrations, feeling sad, feeling angry, complaining, negative, apathetic. So just not really caring how you make people feel. That's a low vibration. Ways that we can raise our vibration is practice gratitude. I've been practicing waking up in the morning, because sometimes we wake up in the morning and our brain goes straight to just sideways. It goes into, oh man, I have to do this today, I have to do that today, or whatever. But you can catch it, become aware of your thoughts, and go straight into gratitude. I'm so grateful I got a good night's sleep. Even if you didn't, I'm so grateful I got to sleep in a bed. I got a roof over my head. It's a beautiful day outside. The grass is green. Thank you for watering the grass, like, to the universe. Just throw out the gratitude until you lift up your spirits, and then you get to, like, go make yourself coffee, go have tea. Think in this mindset that's going to lift up your vibration. So practice gratitude. Clean your space. That's a big one. How good does it feel when you actually do fold the laundry and put it away? You did it, and then you folded it, and then you put it away, and now your space is clean. Or how good does it feel to wake up in the morning and you walk in the kitchen and you did the dishes the night before? So you get to wake up and see first thing in the morning that your kitchen is clean. It's rad. It's such a gift to yourself. You can be like, thank you, self. I did my dishes. My house is clean. If you want to clean your space, because a clean space makes your head feel uncluttered. An uncluttered space makes your head feel uncluttered, right? Laughter. This is another way to raise your vibration. Laughter is a medicine for the soul. So you want to make sure you're laughing, and you want to make sure you're around positive people that bring you up. Meditation's a great way to raise your vibration. It's one of my favorite ways to just clear it out. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. It's just like a whole system reset, and it feels amazing. It's so funny. I've noticed that I always seem to do the same motion when I talk about meditation. You breathe in through your nose, let it out through your mouth. But one of my favorite ways to realign. And then just lately, I've been making peace my number one priority. I have it written on my mirror. Peace is my number one priority. And so I make sure I am living my life in a way that it lines up with peace. Of course, shit happens, right? But we can still make those moves to where peace is our number one priority. And my life has been much better living that way. I'm not surrounded by drama. I really am protecting my peace. So that keeps my vibration high. Okay, that's vibrations. We know vibrations, right? Let's get into frequency. So frequency is what you do frequently. Frequency is what you do frequently. I think that's like the greatest way to put it. What are you frequently focused on? Is it love and positivity, or is it fear and negativity. Like really look around at what you're doing and how it makes you feel. Check in with yourself. This is the law of attraction. The more love you're putting out there, the more likely you're going to get love back. The more fear and negativity you're putting out, the more of that you're going to get back. Do an energy check, a vibe check, and a frequency check. But right here I have vibration. Make sure you're doing a vibe check. What vibe are you giving off? Because this will dictate your aura. So there's that. Let's go back to my chart with my nerdy glasses. And let's see. So the frequency, high frequency, is love, it's gratitude, it's joy, it's compassion, it's heart open, it's mind open. And if you're in a low frequency, it's fear, it's anger, it's sadness, it's even grief. We need to just process those things and let them go as quickly as we can. But these things are human. I mean, we're all going to be facing those. We're living life here. So, of course, we're going to be facing those every now and then. So, compassion for the self, compassion for others. How to keep your frequency high. So, okay. Affirmations to keep your frequency high. Again, affirmations. Check out my video before this. Power of the mind. The mind is everything. So, you want to make sure your mind is right, straight, feeling good and thinking good thoughts. Sound frequencies are a great way to lift up your frequency. Sound frequencies are like right now in the background here. Let's have a little field trip to my computer. I have sound frequencies playing. This is 432 hertz. It's like life's hard enough. And so if this is cheesy, like call me cheesy. I want peace. I want to feel good. And I know you do too. So call yourself cheesy. Okay, we cheesy. So this is how we feel good. That's 432 hertz. And that's all about love and peace and feeling good. And then there's another one, because I used to have a lot going on in here. You know, I've had, just like all of us, we've had hard times. So sometimes it'd be hard to fall asleep. There's another hertz called 528 hertz. And that one helps you to let go. And that one helps your whole body to repair. It's like a DNA repair. So check that one out. There's all kinds of healing sound frequencies that you can listen to, which are pretty dope. So you can check those out to raise your frequency. What else do I have written here? People, places, and things. This is what frequency is. For example, here's some funny examples. Because I've been, thinking about frequency and energy and vibration hard for the last few days, because I really wanted to be able to get this video out to you guys. My dogs tried to go run up on my cat, right? And my cat's like, F this, and like runs. And it's a frequency thing. So they're both good vibe creatures, right? They both want lovies and cuddles. They're both good vibe creatures, but their frequency is different, right? The kitty cat is chilling and chill, and the dog's hyperactive, like play, right? And so the frequency level is off, but the vibe is the same. They're both lovey. And so we can be on different frequencies than people, different lifestyles, and just like into different things, and we can still mesh together, especially if we're really open-minded and open-hearted. We can still mesh together, which is pretty dope. But sometimes, we are a little closed off. We are a low frequency because of whatever we're going through and not knowing how to heal from that. Or we just have we're interested in different things, and that's totally cool. That's totally okay. That's actually super rad. I love when everybody's their own person. Okay, so that's frequency. How do we raise our frequency? Oh, I can get real deep on this. This is what I was doing yesterday, is I was getting way too deep, and it was beginning to be too much, and that's what kept turning me off from wanting to do it. So, but there, you can go into sound frequencies. You can think of it as, how do you feel when you listen to classical? How do you feel when you listen to metal? But again, we're all so different, right? So for me, metal might make me tense, right? But for a boyfriend that I had, he loves metal, so it makes him feel good, It just depends on where you're at, what your vibe is that day. I mean, we're always fluctuating, so it's a total fluctuating thing, To be authentic, it's like you don't have to. It's not so black and white, right? We can expand into certain musics or not, depending on our mood. That's frequency. You can look at it as like layers and levels. Yeah. So let's go to energy, and again, raising your vibration to a higher frequency, what feels good to you personally, in love and gratitude and compassion and joy, right, is going to, talking about energy now, my favorite, is going to, high energy makes you feel motivated. This mic's here, so my hand's like up here. So I'm so excited about energy. So energy, when you have high energy, makes you feel motivated. It makes you feel excited. It makes you feel enthusiastic, right? You're charged up. You're like the Energizer Bunny. You're charged up. And this is what happens when you have a high vibration and a high frequency. You have high energy and you're full of life and you're vibrant and you're, glowy. You feel good. You're energetic. But if you have low energy, you're tired, you're unmotivated, and you're feeling down, heart a little maybe closed off. You're tired. Like, take a nap, get your 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? And don't feel bad that you have low energy. That's normal. We're human beings. We need to sleep to recharge, and that's okay. So we're not gonna always 100 feel energized, and that's totally normal. But yeah, I feel like a nerd. I'm telling you, next time I'm gonna get those nerd glasses. I just think the chart is so cool. So how to level up and feel good energy, heal from the trauma, realize that you're badass. You went through that. That's another, thing on your belt, whatever that's called. That's another thing on your belt that just reminds you of how strong and tough you are, right? That's all it was. And it was a learning lesson, and you can always come at it with a higher perspective. It sucked. It happened. But you came through it like the phoenix rising, right? You're badass. And let it go. We don't have to keep bringing it in. We've healed from it and released it from the body. We've let it go in your own precious way, whether that's through meditation, breath work, prayer, screaming it out if you need to, not at people, as I've said, but like in your own space, in your own time, depending on how badly it affected you, right? It's forgiveness. It's understanding we're all humans and we make mistakes. Look there, I just made a mistake in my word. We all make mistakes. Totally normal. So how quick can you forgive, let go, and get back to the present moment, right? And this is what's going to give you energy and make your frequency high and your vibration high. Yeah, heal, process, and let go. Trust your path. Nature's food. My son and I, now that it's sunny, we have been having salad a lot, and I like to put, walnuts in my salad, good for the brain. Tomatoes in my salad, good for the heart. The lettuce is actually good for your veins. Anything that the sun touches, any kind of fruit, veggies, and whatever comes from the earth is going to have codes. They say it has codes that your body needs to repair itself and to feel good and have that high energy and high vibration. So yeah, foods, clean water, of course, sunshine, nature, dance, move your body and feel good, right? This is how you keep your energy high and feel good, which is totally normal if we don't sometimes. Like, that's totally cool. It's totally normal. But most of the time we want to be feeling good so that we can go out in the world and help everybody to feel good, right? That's the goal. That's the plan. Okay. And then to finish off, I'm 20 minutes into the video. We want this because it feels good, right? That's why we want to do this. We want to feel good. And it all comes down to these 5 things. I came up with this. It all comes down to these 5 things. The people that you hang around, the people that you hang around, make sure that they're feeling good. And if they're not, send them love, give them love, always love, right? But set boundaries. You need to set boundaries for your mental health and to make sure you're feeling good. It's so important. This is self-love 101. You have to, so that you aren't having distortion in the body. Distortion, disharmony, dis-ease. It causes dis-ease in the body. You're dissing yourself. So let's get rid of the disses and make sure you're feeling good. I want you to feel good. So make sure you're around the right people. And if that means you have to hang out with yourself for a little while, then that's what it means until you're feeling good. The places that you go to, don't go to places that drag you down. The things that you're doing, make sure it's things that lift you up. And it's in a genuine and healthy way, right? Self-talk and self-treatment. Make sure you're treating yourself right, talking nice to yourself. And the way you treat and talk about others, make sure it is good. Make sure you are talking good about others. There's always something good in everybody that you can think, feel, and say. Even thinking bad thoughts about another person that's got to go through you, and that sucks. You're never going to be in a high vibration with those kinds of thoughts. So yeah, 5 ways to feel good. And then I'm going to end this video with something I think is so cool. All right, first of all, my girl gave me this. Shout out to Christine. It's so cute. It's the cutest jacket. And then my other girl, Dina, gave me this shirt. But yeah, so it says be kind, but check out the back of of it. It says, can you see it? Yeah. Be kind to your mind. Shout out to this. She said she only spent $10 on it. She got it for me for Christmas, and she's like, see, you don't have to spend a bunch of money to make other people feel good. She just knew, man, and it was one of my favorite gifts. So shout out to my girls, always trying to lift up my spirits. Those are the only types of people I'm really trying to hang around, you know what I mean? Because my mental health is important, and so is yours, right? Okay, but that wasn't the one thing I wanted to end on. I wanted to end on, have you seen the movie? It's called Spellbound. It's like a little Pixar movie. It's called Spellbound. And yeah, you can actually search up the clip, because I wanted to search up the clip because I only seen the movie once, but that part, like, it hit a spot, right? So it's called Spellbound, The Tunnel of Light and Darkness. After this video, go check it out. If I was more advanced in YouTube, I could like play the video right here. I could pin it, but I'm not. I want to pause this real quick, go get a drink of water, and come right back. I've just been like, bah, 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 bah. So pause, and I'm gonna clip in the next clip about Spellbound. Hold on. Also, another way to raise your energy, frequency, and vibration is make sure you have beautiful things in your line of vision, right? I love orange. I love sparkly things. Like, I love crystals. I just make sure you have things that make you feel good in your line of vision. These things are gonna lift the vibration, the frequency of the whole place. You know, plants, like whatever it is. Okay, so breathe, Shelly. Breathe. Breathe with me, guys. Feels so good. Okay, real quick. This is just like the end of the video, but this movie, it's called Spellbound, and it's called The Tunnel of Light and Darkness. And this little girl, she's going through this tunnel. Her parents had turned into monsters. It's a kid movie, right? They turn into monsters, but these cute little fluffy, like big bubbly monsters, and they're walking through this cave, and there's this like little squirrely dude, and he's like, I want to be dead, or some like dark words, right? Like, I wish I was dead. First of all, in the beginning of the clip, they start walking through the tunnel, and there's like these bubbles of like blue, and like there's nice sounds that they're making, and so these blue bubbles are floaty, and it's all cute. And then this little squirrely guy says, again, he says, wish I was dead, or something like crazy, and out comes red lightning, right? It's just like boom, boom, bouncing off the wall, and it's like crazy. And she goes, don't say that, the sweet little girl, don't say that, like, it's okay, or whatever she said was a nice frequency, energy, vibration, to where blue bubbles came out. And they started walking more, and the mom saw like a fly on the dad's nose, and since they're weird googly monsters, she like licked it, tried to with her lizard tongue like get the fly, and the dad got upset, and he like went and made some crazy noise, and she made some crazy noise back, and all of a sudden like red lightning is like firing at each other, and you get the point. Like, this whole tunnel was all about frequency. It was about vibes. It was about energy and sounds and the tone of the voice, and how words and like mean tones can make people feel. And it's like this tunnel. What a cool ass movie. What a cool ass clip in a movie for kids to try to understand that the way we speak to each other, the tone of our voice, these are frequencies, sound frequencies, and it matters, right? Check out the clip for yourself. It'll explain it better than I ever could. But yeah, so that's my take on energy, frequency, and vibration. As Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And as I said, which I thought was the dopest thing, look at it backwards. And I said, Oh, I don't know where it is. I said to raise your I don't know where it is. To raise your vibration to a higher frequency is going to give you energy, right? Raising your vibration to a higher frequency, love, kindness, compassion, is going to give you energy. It's going to make you feel good. So thank you for listening. I was, rambling a little bit, but I'm so grateful that I got it out. And I love you so much. And I just wish you high vibrations, good energy, and high frequencies. I love you.